Hey guys, welcome back to Cheesy Crafts. Today I am going to be showing you the final video for the Valentine's Day cards using the My Favorite Things Bionic box stamp set. And this will complete the three cards for Valentine's Day. So let's get started. Okay, you guys know that I picked these cardstocks from the Target dollar spot. They were $3 and the package came with 38 and they also came with the 38 envelopes. So I'm almost done with them, so I am going to continue to finish the design for the third card. You know, just make a few so that not all the kids are getting the exact same card. So from the Target dollar spot, I also picked up this paper 6x6 paper cut, and I'm almost out. Don't know if you can see, I've pretty much used all of it. I have a few papers left and I am going to cut them to size, just eyeballing it, and I'm going to use that as my background. So and you guys know that I use the little tick marks and just kind of eyeball everything. So now off camera I'm going to be cutting the paper. So I am just going to show you that it's not necessarily perfect, and I'm okay with that. So now the next step with this card is I am going to use a steel die cut from My Favorite Things also, and it is inside and outside stitch, and I am using the smallest of the dies to cut 4 pieces. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to grab the die, and let me just find it because okay, so I am going to grab it and I am going to put it on the top left corner and just eyeballing. I know you guys must feel like I eyeball everything, but just find where you want it, make sure it's straight, secure it, and then we're going to run it through the Big Shot machine. And then run it back. And it's going to create a window in our cardstock. You see that little window that it created? And I don't know if you could see, I'll try to bring it up, see if it focuses. I don't know if you could see like the little bit of stitches, like just on the outside of the little window. I thought that was so adorable. So I have that, and it's not straight, and I'm okay with that, trust me. So then I'm gonna grab a pink, just any, I had this scrap paper, so I'm just gonna cut 3 more pieces. Well, let me secure it first. I'm going to cut 3 more pieces of the exact same pink. Now that I have the 3, I am going to secure them and make 4. But before I do that, you guys know, let me grab since I've been making the cards for a few days now, I've already stocked up on a few of the images. And like I said, some of them were cut with the die cut machine and some of them were just cut with scissors. So we're just going to continue with our card. Let me just move everything out of the way. Okay, so I think we're going to select this guy, little image guy. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to lay him down on the mat, and I want to figure out where I want him in the window and see if he's somewhat straight. If he's not straight, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. So now that he is, I'm going to flip it over, and I just moved it, but and I moved it again. Okay, so I'm just gonna guess eyeball it from the back, and then secure him down. And I am going to be using the double-sided tape that you guys have heard me talk about because it is so strong. Like, I really, really like this. And you can see him sticking now. So I'm going to grab my cardstock, and I am just going to eyeball again the position in which I want the red pepper to be. So that is the first step on creating that. So then I am going to use, and again, you guys, I think I've already said it at the beginning of the video, but you guys remember that this paper pad and the cardstock, the note card actually came from the Target dollar spot from the haul. Now from the haul, I am also going to continue to use these little hearts and these little hearts. I like all the cards that I've created, and I'm almost done creating all 40 of the cards, and I still have like a lot of these left over. So I think this was like a good purchase because I was able to get almost 38 cards, which is obviously almost 40, but I was able to get them, reasonably cheap, and I think they were, what did I say, $1.50? I'm not sure. If you guys want to see the haul video, I'll link it below, and I'm also going to link card 1 and 2. So here is what I did next. I just got some tape to secure the little window image, all the pink ones that I've cut. And I am going to secure the other ones as well, and just eyeballing it. I know I eyeball everything. I know you guys must be tired of hearing that. So just, you guys know it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then the last one. Okay, so now for the first square, I am going to use one of the bigger hearts. So I'm thinking I'm going to use a bright pink. And I am just going to put it in the middle. Now for the bottom one on the right, I am going to grab one of my little robots, and preferably a robot that's different to the one that's underneath the window. So I think I'm going to, let me see, I'm trying to see which colors go well. Maybe just a simple gray, and I'll have to chop off his arms. Let's see. Okay, so for this process, I just, cut straight. And then I gotta figure out, just eyeballing again, just somewhere in the middle of his stomach. Yep, he looks very cute right there. Okay, so I'm going to secure him there using the exact same double-sided tape. And I am just going to put one strip in the back. I know that peeling is kind of annoying, but you don't have to just lay him flat. Shall we try putting some foam? I don't know if I picked up any foam squares. I did. Okay, so let me try to put a few foamy pieces to him and see how he ends up looking, popping out. So okay, and then just kind of eyeball it. Maybe we could bring him down a little bit since, you know, we did chop him up. Can you see? No, let's move him up a little bit. You know, you kind of have to play with these things before you get to the point where you're like, okay, I could deal with that. Okay, so that's him right there. Now for this little square, I have a stamp set that says Happy Heart Day, and I think it came from let me see, from CC Design. What's the name of it? CC Design XOXO Sentiments. Yep. So I'm using the Happy Heart Day stamp, and I am going to make an effort to try to fit it in there. If it doesn't perfectly fit in there, I'm okay with it. You could write it in yourself. You don't have to, you know, use a stamp. You could just write Happy Valentine's Day or whatever it is that you choose to. So you see how mine ended up being a little bit chopped off. So what I do is I grab like a black pen and I am going to just go over it. Okay, now you see this little heart right here. I am going to replace that with one of the little stamps from these foamy hearts that I picked up on the haul. And I'm trying to pick a color, but it seems all I got is like light pink, so we're gonna go with it. And I'm just gonna pull the heart. Now remember, I'm not sure if I told you on the last the card 2 video, but don't get rid of these, because these are we're going to use them for the Valentine's Day gift bag. So just put them back in the package and then just save them. So we're going to add a simple heart to cover that and give it a little extra something, a little And then finally, to finish off this card, I am going to grab the clear Wink of Stella marker, or it's not really a marker, but the Wink of Stella pen, and I am just going to go only over the letters. Now the clear glitter is going to make the black ink pop or be more bright, but I lost my train of thought. But I'm sorry, I make myself laugh sometimes. Anyways, The wink of Stella is going to just give it a little extra. And it darkened the black ink. So that, my friends, is going to complete card 3 of the Valentine's Day card using the same stamp set. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you at least got some ideas on, you know, what to do for your own designs. And I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Bye.